right, we are here at the Monona Terrace. We're getting checked in for the Madison Marathon. I'm going to take you guys with me this weekend as I run the half marathon. I'll show you as much as I can before the race and during and after.
Okay, we're going to bag pickup. Okay, we got our bag. She got our bag for the chicken. Hunter. So we're gonna go to get the shirts, I guess.
Hunter, will you write my number on my bag?
That was a horrible 3.
That's okay. Got it.
This is our route.
There's gonna be one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, of course. You want to show your sign or no? Okay. Yes, we're going to need one of these. Covering Bob, we get one for Daddy too. It's early morning. I'm driving to drop the kids off at my mom's kids. You gotta turn on a light. Is that a light for you?
Yes. There's snow. It's not really good.
The kids are all bundled up. We got chilly conditions. This morning. Some fresh snow. You guys ready to watch this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be fun.
Crush them.
We'll see. Sky, I won't peek, but do you want to show your sign? Okay, we'll see if we can read that. All right, so 13 miles. It's pretty chilly, very windy, and yep, we're gonna see how we feel. All right, I got a little late on parking, so I gotta hustle. Probably most of the footage will be from Sky, whatever they see out there, but here we go. All right, guys, quick report on the Madison Marathon. It was pretty brisk, pretty windy, but I had a really fun time. Funny, I gave my family the Osmo to try and record some stuff during the race, and of course, they forgot it at home. So I don't really have anything from the race, but I actually ended up running a little bit faster than I thought I might, and actually felt a lot better than I thought I was going to feel. So quick breakdown of the race here, and then I'll tell you guys what's next for me. So there is prize money at this half marathon, so I always like to line up towards the front and see with the other ladies, and I saw a couple that looked like they were going to be pretty good. Maybe one especially that was warming up, and she was the one that ended up being ahead of me, but she was warming up and looked very quick. So I thought in my head, since I had been barely running for this last month, if you follow me on Strava, you'll have seen I kind of took a break after Kona and then rolled my ankle. So I took a full week off and obviously had not been doing any speed work at all, pretty much since like the week before Kona. So it's been over a month since I've done any fast running at all. I had hardly run at all for a month, so I did not have like really high expectations for this race. So that girl looked quick, and I said in my head, do not try to run with this girl. You are not in like your best shape to try and do this. So the way the Madison Marathon goes is the first mile is mostly downhill. It goes down West Wash, which is a pretty nice downhill and a nice way to start. So I always have a fast start to this race. I was looking back in Training Peaks because I got a bunch of little records, and I saw almost every year my fastest 5K is during the start of this race. So it's always a little quick, and it was this year too, but that chick got way ahead of me straight out of the gates, and I thought, okay, fine, I'm just going to run my run. And it was very windy, so I settled in with a group of a few guys, and yeah, it was nice. I made friends with this one guy. He said he wanted to run 120 or faster. I said, perfect. That's probably about where I'll be. And so we kind of like I encouraged him, and he blocked the wind for me a little bit, which was nice. Well, eventually at mile 11, we caught up to this lead girl, which I was not planning on. And when we got there, unfortunately, she had a little more gas in the tank that she was probably saving than it took for me to catch her. So she went a little ahead. Didn't end up beating me by too much in the end, but I just didn't really feel like, I don't know, or maybe I couldn't dig really deep to try and pass her. So I got second just by a little bit, and I ran, it was a 118. The course was a little long, so the half marathon point was actually a 117 something, which I'm pretty happy with. Honestly, that's on the quicker end of what I usually run this race in every year. This is really hilly, lots of turns, and generally like pretty brisk, kind of rough weather. So to be able to crank a decent half marathon time is always nice. So yeah, I shared in my Instagram, and on Strava you can see the heart rate's really high, and also it's some of my fastest running of the year. And I think the way this happens is I train for Ironman. I'm not training for just purely fast running, so I'm not running as fast as I can during my track workouts. I'm running at specific paces. None of my track workouts I'm running all out. I'm just running at a controlled pace where I know I won't get sore, I won't wreck my body, and I'll be able to repeat my training day after day. So if you're looking at my Instagram post and seeing like, holy cow, how did she get all her running records? Well, that's why. It's because the whole point of training for endurance events is consistency and repeatability. And if you're running so hard and maxing out in your track sessions, you're not going to be able to be waking up and having a great day the next day, most likely. So that's that. I'm training to be a triathlete, not a runner. And so, yeah, I'm not running that fast in training. Yeah, so that was that. Super happy, super fun, and I am really sore because obviously with the month mostly off, I was like, my body was not really prepared to go run 13 miles under 6-minute miles. So I am pretty sore from it, more sore than I would usually get, and that's okay. The next thing I have going on is this coming weekend, or like this next weekend, I have another half marathon. This one's in Tucson, and this is the Garmin Half Marathon, and I'm really excited to go down there. This is more of a social activity. Check it out. It's a first-year race, and I'm excited to show you guys all about it, show you what it's like. The weather is going to be amazing, which is good. It's going to be much better than, well, don't get me wrong. I like the challenge of the weather at the Madison Marathon, but you know what you're getting in Tucson. It's going to be nice, and that's going to be a treat. So I'm going to share all about that weekend coming up with you guys, and make a YouTube about that. Let me know anything you'd want to see about the Garmin Half Marathon, and I think there's a marathon as well. I'm doing the half. Anything you guys want to know or see about that event, I'm happy to share. Also, any questions or thoughts about what off season's like. I've kind of told you why I like to do these running races, but it is mostly just because it's fun, and I like to just feel out where my running is. This is my 7th year in a row doing this run, so for me it's also a good comparison spot year after year, and a good mental check-in, especially now. I turned 41. Now it's a good check-in to see, like, yes, I am still running just as fast as I practically ever was. I think there was one year I was just under 115 was my fastest run on this course. I was a 114 something, which was, I was racing a really fast girl that day. So I think I was just egged on by the competition. But yeah, this time this year compares to the last 3 or 4 years running here. So I'm really pleased with that. And most of all, I know it felt better and felt smoother than it has in other years. So body's all good, and that's a good thing. Got to be happy with that. So thanks for following. I'm going to show you guys, of course, all about the Garmin events this coming weekend, like I said, and always appreciate any comments you have, likes, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time.